Now, joining us to discuss this further on the news is Levy Ndu, a political analyst. A warm welcome to you, Levy. Thanks for joining us on the news.
Good evening to you. Good evening to the viewers at home. Thank you for having me today.
Now, Levy, from one Democratic Alliance member to an ANC member, what do you make of the election of the new mayor? Did you see this coming?
Well, I saw this coming. A few days ago, there was a motion of no confidence against the Speaker of the City of Johannesburg. And obviously, there has always been a talk that after the Speaker is being removed, the next person then is going to be the mayor. It is a character of coalitions in South Africa that they are actually not stable, they are not based on a principle, and coalition partners are constantly fighting amongst themselves. And those that are not part of a coalition are constantly trying their best to unseat a coalition government. So I've seen this coming, and I know we're still going to see more of this where coalitions are in charge in South Africa.
Now, Levy, this marks the second loss for the Democratic Alliance Party. What does the party need to do better in subsequent polls?
Well, it is up to the party itself on what they are supposed to do in order, firstly, to be able to regain its strength and also to ensure that they have got trust that has actually been lost. But what the ANC knows is that they need to start off by doing the basics, the delivery of the basics in South Africa. There is a cry of poor electricity or no supply of electricity in some parts of Johannesburg or Soweto in particular. They also have to ensure that they deal with issues of potholes and, of course, ensure that they create an environment conducive to create jobs for young people in South Africa. If they do not deal with these basics, I see South Africans or voters going back and ensuring that they actually do not get the results that they actually require.
Now, Levy, finally, still in party politics, let's look at the third force, the Economic Freedom Fighters. They voted against DA's Vasco da Gama, just like the ANC. What are the chances of the EFF in the next elections?
Well, I think it will actually depend on how they actually play their politics, where they're being given a responsibility, like where they are being coalition partners with other political parties. It is actually a test for all political parties, including the EFF, on how they actually take the voters' concerns, whether they are serious about ensuring that the service delivery or ensuring that the interests of the voters are actually being taken care of. But whether we like it or not, the EFF is a major factor in South African politics, more so now that we've got coalition governments, where in most instances, they actually end up being the kingmakers, and each party that would love to be in power would always want to get the support of the EFF. So their role in coalition governments, in many instances, is that of being the kingmaker and also ensuring that the party that they prefer then gets into office.
Thank you very much, Levy Ndu, for joining us on NC Continental Prime. Do appreciate your time and contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're always welcome.